on CityCast Austin, it's the Friday News Roundup. The week is finally over, and we are here to talk to you about everything that's happened over the last 5 or 6 days. We're going to chat about Austinites' change in drinking habits, the latest with our local autonomous vehicles, the new old interactive art gallery, and our weekend picks. It's Friday, December 5th. I'm Nikki Devon, and this is what Austin's talking about. Hello, I am here with our amazing newsletter editor, Kelsey Bradshaw. What's up, Kelsey?
Hello, hello.
And we're here with our incredible executive producer, Eva Ruth Morvek. What's up, Eva Ruth?
What up?
I just called you Eva Ruth. I just called you Eva Ruth instead of Eva Ruth.
Well, she is trying to raise the roof.
Raise the roof.
Okay.
Eva
Ruth. Before we get started, y'all, we are about to kick off our winter membership drive, and we are obviously very excited. You can tell by the energy we have. And in case you didn't know, we have a membership program that you can join. You can join it today. It's called CityCast Neighbors. And for $10 a month or $100 a year, you can get access to members-only events, exclusive content, and because it's cold outside, we got this special CityCast Austin cute-ass beanie for folks that join right now.
It's very cute.
It's a cute beanie. Listen.
It's black.
Yeah, black with white letters. It's cute.
It says CityCast Austin on it.
Listen, I know a lot of people are beanie people, especially lesbians. I know a lot of lesbians that are beanie people. And yoga girls and people that run. Evidently, y'all wear beanies too.
Definitely a beanie fan here.
You got to cover those ears.
You got to cover those ears. So our membership program helps support us in making these daily podcasts and newsletters that help you feel more connected to Austin. We literally give you the whole enchilada, from civics to humor to weekend events to so much more. You'll hear more about our program next week because that's when we're really going to be getting into it. We're going to be knee deep into our membership drive.
Oh, yes.
When it officially begins. But if you join now, if you join today, you're going to spare yourself from all these emails. Get your hands on this cute beanie even faster. So join CityCast Austin Neighbors today. Go to membership.citycast.fm. Thank you. We love you all so much. Let's get into this news. So speaking of being in a party mood, Austin is known for its party culture, from 6th Street to Rainey Street to the East Side and all the amazing dive bars we've got kind of like sprinkled in. But apparently things are changing. The Austin American-Statesman just did a deep dive into some data to find out that for the past 3 years, alcohol sales in the city of Austin have been on the decline.
Decline where?
Well,
Eva Ruth, why don't you tell us more about this?
Let me tell you. So what they did at the Austin American-Statesman is they looked at alcohol sales tax receipts. So every month, all of the businesses that serve alcohol in Austin have to submit their sales tax receipts, their alcohol tax receipts, to the city. And so this includes restaurants, bars, entertainment venues, anything that serves alcohol. And
I thought this was maybe like liquor stores.
No, this was like serving, because it's part of the city's budget, which we've heard, like, you know, in some of these budget discussions, that with the deficit, part of the reason for the budget deficit was declining sales taxes, but also declining alcohol taxes. So this kind of supports that idea. So apparently things were going well from like 2007 all the way to 2022, minus a little pandemic dip. But 2022 is when they peaked. And then since then, sales have been on the decline. So yeah, it's kind of sad.
That makes sense to me.
It does.
Like with the amount of, I feel like mocktails and just like non-alcoholic beers and non-alcoholic, all this stuff. I don't know. It feels like it's been in my face more than usual.
Yeah.
And it seems like maybe that, I don't know.
I mean, and it's also like contributing to these bars really having a hard time. Like Clive Bar on Rainey Street, they opened in 2009, and they were kind of highlighted in this story, and their sales have dropped 90%.
Well, they're on Rainey Street.
In 2022.
Yeah.
It could be a location problem, but
wow.
Yeah. So it's affecting their bottom line.
I've also been meeting more and more people that don't drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like it's like trending.
Even younger people that they just don't drink.
Yeah.
And they are going out. I mean,
they're going out.
They're eating at restaurants. They're, going to these venues, but they're just not drinking. And there's so many more options now for people who don't want to drink.
Exactly. I think the rise of the go-go juice, the THC juice, I keep saying juice, but the THC cocktails, I think that's also got to be affecting things. It has to be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if people don't want a hangover or they
like alcohol is really bad for you.
Alcohol is bad for you. Yeah. The studies are out there. But it's hard to let go of it.
Delicious.
Yeah,
it's delicious.
No, yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
But oh man, I'm really curious in a year when there is no more, THC cocktails, or there's no more, that option isn't on the table anymore. I wonder if that'll affect these numbers. I wonder if people will go back to alcohol. Maybe it's not making as big of a dent in alcohol sales as I'm thinking in my brain, but it feels a shift seems to be happening towards. It's like we've gotten a taste of THC being able to be legal in our city, and people are like, oh well, shit, this is what we wanted all along.
It's something different for sure.
Something different, yeah.
I also wonder if it's because it's expensive. The price of like a red bell pepper,
right?
It's like $1.50.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean? Like groceries are expensive. The rent is too damn high. All of these things that I say on the podcast every time I'm on here. But I don't know, an $18 cocktail, that's hard to budget in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been interesting to watch this part of Austin change so much, because for a very long time, we're considered a college town.
Right.
And Dirty Six was our big claim to fame. And if people would come in so that you could drink and have fun.
Yeah.
And if that is changing for, permanently, maybe, I wonder it's just another kind of chink in our identity armor.
Who are we if we're not a city of drunks?
Yeah, you know what I mean? But it's just another way that our identity as a city is changing. It's really interesting to watch.
It is. And it is like, I think that there's also this health trend that is sort of taking over every freaking aspect of life. And there was this Gallup poll over the summer that actually found the percentage of adults in the U.S. who say they consume alcohol has now fallen to 54%, which is the lowest in 90 years. So
in 90 years?
Yeah. I know. We need to get maybe we need prohibition again to maybe if it's off limits.
Hey, listen. Hey.
Look, what is it? The fruit of the
no
forbidden tree.
Forbidden fruit?
That's what it is.
No, I need my occasional bourbon.
The fruit of the forbidden tree.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
It's also probably because alcohol. Are you guys on protein TikTok? It's also because everyone just wants protein in everything now.
Well, why don't they put that in beer?
There you go.
Make a protein beer.
That's how we'll get people out to the streets again. Get some protein in
there.
I
mean, my other thought was should we have a wet January to help our businesses?
I don't believe in wet or dry January. I just believe in January. I don't know. I just don't get it.
I'm fascinated by this change. Not that we were a city of drunks, but just
the youths, when the youths aren't drinking.
Listen, the youths are not drinking as much.
Not the youths.
The youths. Listen, that's my new favorite term. So speaking of the youths, Waymos are back in the news, and it is not a pretty picture for the company. New footage released have shown these autonomous vehicles making some risky moves and raising some serious questions about safety. Kelsey, you want to take this one?
Yes. So Austin Independent School District has asked Waymo, which for the uninitiated, those are those white cars you see around that have a bunch of cameras on them and they're self-driving or they're autonomous. They've asked Waymo to stop operating those vehicles during school, pickup and drop off hours, after school bus cameras captured the vehicles illegally passing buses 19 times since August. And now the district is looking into what legal action it can take with this. So the buses were stopped when this happened and they had their lights flashing. And it's illegal to pass a school bus when they're stopped with their lights flashing because that means they're picking up or unloading students. And footage shows the Waymos slowing down, sometimes stopping for students, but ultimately still accelerating past. So that's distressing.
They don't notice the stop sign.
Right. Well, and it's just like, yeah. How do you program that in there? I mean, that's a silly question. I'm sure they could. But this comes 2 weeks after the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration launched a probe into Waymo's operations after a video showed a Waymo doing the same thing with the school bus in Atlanta. So
the children.
I don't know. What do you guys think about
the children are in
this?
danger.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something they should have worked out before they just like released a fleet of vehicles in the city.
Yes.
Like their school buses are everywhere.
Yeah, this was like first day stuff. Like how long have they been on the streets at this point? A couple of years?
Yeah.
I think they launched in Austin like about a year ago for the public to use. Before that, they were, in that exclusive, like only super fans our ad guy Dan got to use them.
We need to get Dan on the pod. He's a spokesperson for them.
Listen, Dan, come defend your Waymos, Dan. Because the cheering, they're trying to run over the cheering.
AISD back in October, they brought this issue to Waymo after they noticed 12 infractions by the vehicles. And they asked them to pay fines because there's a fine associated with this.
$300 a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which they can afford. That's not a big deal. But on November 5th, Waymo sent a letter to AISD saying it had paid its fines and was working on software updates to improve this issue. However, right after that, 7 more violations occurred. So
it's not working well yet. Maybe beta test stuff before you roll out.
I like that their response is, we're working on it. We'll
get to that.
We're doing software updates. We're updating our iOS.
It's giving robo-taxi, honestly. There was one, I think it was a nonprofit organization that made this PSA about children crossing the street in front of a school bus that got hit by a robo-taxi and like dragged. They weren't real kids. They were just dummy kids. But yeah, it's like when that happened, maybe somebody at Waymo should have been like, what do we have in that situation?
I mean, 19 times since August, that feels like a lot. That especially since you know what I mean? Like that feels like a lot of times.
It's so scary too.
Yeah, it feels like enough to where they should probably like, I'm not saying halt operation, but they should definitely be like, it should be something a little bigger than like, we got it. We're working on it. They should be presenting like a full-fledged, like, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're attacking this,
Was there no one there who was thinking about taking my kids to school or the school? But, I think it also goes into like who's making this technology and who's thinking about these things.
Yeah.
Wow.
In other Waymo news, this was not here, but I don't know if y'all saw this in Los Angeles. There was like a police standoff and police had like blocked off this intersection. There's like video of this guy on the ground outside of his vehicle, and a Waymo's just like like drives through a full standoff situation.
I love that so much.
Oh my God.
Along those lines, I will say that I do like the I don't give a fuck nature of Waymos. Like every weekend they're stopping traffic on E6. We can't get home.
They just
because they either go or they're just like, look, somebody has called for me and I'm going to block traffic until whoever that person is gets into the car. And so it's just sitting, waiting for some drunk person to figure out which Waymo is theirs. But there's like 7 Waymos. I love that nature of it. That just I have a job. This is my job.
Like the funny little stupid robot.
I
Our little
love
friend.
Yeah. I love it. I love that part of it.
That is one thing. But when they're going and they shouldn't be going, that part is scary. Like we always, when we're running and we see a Waymo, it's always like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to just let them go because I don't think they can see me.
Well, and because you're an adult, you have like the skills to be like, okay, let me figure out what's going to happen here. But what if you're, I don't know, 7-year-old elementary schooler? I mean, not saying 7-year-olds are stupid, but you know what I mean? Like,
they're not cooked.
Yeah.
Well, and also you're taught as a 7-year-old that if the bus is stopped, things are working in your favor and you are allowed to
you're
walk.
safe.
You're safe. Yeah.
All you got to do is look both ways and you're good. Yeah.
And dart from the Waymos.
Yeah.
Listen, Waymo, y'all better get y'all shit together, Waymo. Don't run over no babies. Imagine this, your next podcast recorded in the same studio where you're hearing this right now. That's Trick Hat Workway. Trick Hat is Austin's most hospitality-driven co-working space. And yes, they've got a pro-level podcast studio designed for creators, teams, and businesses who want high-quality recordings without the stress of hunting down space or gear. Just show up, plug in, and hit record. Outside the studio, Trick Hat's got you covered. From private offices to dedicated desks, they offer flexible co-working options to fit any business or entrepreneur's needs. And can we talk about the perks? Freshly brewed coffee from Manana, endless snacks, and crispy Diet Cokes. But what really makes Trick Hat different is the energy. From weekly networking opportunities to community trick chats, it's more than a place to work. It's where Austin comes to connect, create, and have fun doing it. Whether you're producing your next big idea or just need a space that feels good to work in, Trick Hat Workway is waiting for you, where it's always old Austin, new tricks. Visit trickhatworkway.com to learn more today. After being closed for 6 years, Austin's landmark graffiti park Hope Gallery reopened on a 17-acre site near the airport. Woo-hoo. Y'all, I am so excited about this. I don't know if I'm the only one. I love Hope Gallery so much. And so those of you that don't know what Hope Gallery is, the original Hope Gallery was an outdoor gallery, essentially, just west of Lamar near 10th Street and 11th Street. And HOPE stands for Helping Other People Everywhere. And it opened in 2010, and it was always supposed to be temporary. Like, the originator, her name is Andy Skull. She had gotten permission from the owners of the property to use the foundation of an unfinished condo development to open a graffiti park. But I remember the first time going to Hope Gallery, and I just remember thinking, like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen, because like everybody, any artist from anywhere. So it was called a graffiti park, but there was all kinds of art there. So it wasn't just like spray painting, tagging, or anything like that. There was some of that, which I also think is art, but like all kinds of artists. You could go any time of the day and night. You can hang out, you can spray paint, you can just chill. Me and my friends used to, I don't know, get a little high and hang out and make out in the little crevices. But my favorite quote for what the old gallery used to be was, on any given day, you have someone putting up a mural, a random tourist that popped by just to look at some art, somebody doing some break dancing on top of a piece of concrete, or a proposal happening in the corner. And that is exactly what it was. It was something new every time. It really was a living graffiti. It's just living art that always changed. So now it has moved. And it is out by the airport now. And I'm super excited because the property is going to be part art park, part cultural event center. And it is going to feature works from more than 30 artists inside the 6,000 square foot gallery and on mural walls. There's going to be a cafe and a shop where you could buy spray paint and tag the gallery's outer walls. Someone was quoted as saying it was a formal space that's championing mural art. And I'm just, y'all, when it opened, the creative director of the gallery said people were already waiting in line an hour before it opened to get in.
Wow.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Hope Gallery, for me, is one of those quintessential Austin things. Like when I think about, when I think about like my past in the city, like that, like Hope Gallery is a part of that past. And I have friends that are artists. I would go with them when they wanted to tag. I would test my mural, because I hate murals of faces. So when I would go work on a little cognitive therapy and see how close I could get to some of the murals.
To a face.
Yes. I just love
some exposure therapy.
Some exposure
really
therapy.
Funny. Nice.
I do remember like going to college at Texas State. That's the first time I went to the original graffiti park. And I do remember it being such like, as like, I don't know, a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, I was just like, that's so cool. And like, Austin's the coolest city in the world. And like, oh my God.
It was such an interesting place too. Like, I mean, from the nerdy kind of development side of it too, I just loved thinking that like, it was supposed to be a condo building. And then like you saw kind of like the effects of the economic downturn happening right there. Because I remember hiking around there when it was like just becoming a graffiti, when it wasn't all tagged. It was like, oh, this is like a remnant of something interesting, and then it became this graffiti park. And I had gone there with tourists, people coming into town. I'd always bring them there as like something cool to see, something Austiny. But I do like that it's like at its own space, because I did always feel bad for the people who lived right around there or had businesses, because the graffiti just spread out. There was no way of like...
Well, and it was hard to park. It was hard to get
there. It was not super accessible. Everything in that area would be tagged or spray painted on. And some people like that, some people don't. But it would have been frustrating, I think, if you were like a business or a homeowner who didn't like that and just had to deal with like that all the time. So I do like that it still exists in a way that like can give the artist space and to do their own thing and really experiment and play.
A lot of times there's always this question about what is art. And there's always this question about whether or not that type of art is real art. Which, people can go round and round about it all day. I believe it is. But I think that having a specified space, like having this like very specific area, even though the spirit of it is the same, you know what I mean? Like coming and having this living, always changing, always progressing art, it still is there. I like that there's a designated place and it's called an art park and a cultural center, because it gives legitimacy that I think people don't want to give that art. That's my favorite part about it, because
That's very
it's
true.
like, it gives this extra level of legitimacy. I saw this on KUT, and one of the quotes like kind of rubbed me the wrong way when I first read it, but I think that it fits to what I'm saying. The quote was, "The last one was like a pirate situation. It felt like anyone could come and just do whatever they wanted, and it felt a little illegal. And this one feels like it's obviously meant to be there." I disagree with that 175%, but
because it wasn't illegal at all.
It wasn't illegal, and
that
I
was
think
the whole
that
point of it.
Yeah, but it does speak to like this kind of idea that graffiti is not real art,
Absolutely.
and you have to put it somewhere for it to then be art, which I hate, but it is what it is. So I'm glad that they now are just like, oh no, it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
But now
it's
you
more
have to
like
be
intentional.
I was just about to say that. You have to be intentional. You have to come and decide that you're going to be a part of it and that you're going to like look at it and consider it.
I do like that.
Yeah, that's a great point. I was out of town not too long ago and went on a graffiti art tour in a different city. Like, it is a legitimate art form, and they will tell you there's a difference between tagging, murals, street art. There's a whole culture. Like, I hope, I mean, honestly, not that I like know everything about this scene now, but I do hope that it doesn't lose some of its legitimacy in the art community because it's this like controlled gallery now. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to just like create like there's a whole risk part of street art where like that's a factor in it, and doing something you shouldn't be doing it, you know. That's kind of like the amps it up. But anyway,
I'm excited about this. I'm excited. I can't wait to go out there and see it. Yeah. Even with the murals. I've been looking at the photos and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready, but I want to go out there and I want to check it out. So, you know, if you guys like art and you like fun Austin-y shit, like check it out. Speaking of getting into shit, what y'all doing this weekend?
Oh,
I have a really good one.
I want to hear it because your note just says "get lit."
Yeah.
Like, oh, all right, Kelsey.
Okay, so that is the title. I've changed my personality, and this is what I say now.
She's doing this for the local economy, everyone.
I'm gonna go get lit. But I will. So Kitty Cohen's their annual Hanukkah pop-up bar, which is called Get Lit. It's open now.
Woo!
And it's always so fun to go. And it reminds me every year that like representation really does matter, because I get so hyped up when I'm in there, because they deck it out in Hanukkah decorations. They've got like Hanukkah blow-ups. There's like blue everywhere. They do a different menu, and it's really good. Every year there's something called like a Gelt teeny, and that's
Cute.
A good time with chocolate. And it's just fun. It's just a fun time. And like, I love Kitty Cohen's. I love their space. And I'm going to make some time to get out there because it's open now through December 30th. So you don't have to wait until Hanukkah actually starts.
We're close. December 14th.
We're near. What are you guys going to do?
Eva Ruth, what you doing? I'm ready. I want to hear you talk about this. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will be partaking in the annual Wizard Rodeo. This is something that...
Oh, of course.
You may have heard about it. It's very niche. It's very Austin, I think. But full disclosure, this is my first year going. My lovely friends wanted to go, and so I'm the yes girl. But it is eclectic. It's at the Longtime Sandlot Field. It's a music festival with all like local musicians, $50 tickets, and all of the money goes to the artists, which is nice. Their website looks like a MySpace page. If you are of a certain generation, it will feel familiar. It should be fun. It's small. There's like 350. They only sell 350 tickets. And I will report back. It's on Saturday. I'm hoping we can wrap things up there in time for me to participate in the holiday downtown stroll and sing along. Which is Saturday, 5 to 8 p.m. And we've mentioned it before. It's something I've always wanted to do and have not. They light the tree at the Capitol, and KUT News, KUTX are there for a holiday sing-along. And then you can stroll around and feel all wintry and cute. So I'm hoping it'll be a twofer on Saturday, if the Wizards are in my favor. Nikki?
All right, Nikki.
Are you going to the Wizard Rodeo?
I am not going to the Wizard Rodeo, but now I'm kind of like, should I go to the Wizard Rodeo? Because it sounds amazing. So here we go. Tonight, there is a Bad Bunny tribute party.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah. Starts at 9 p.m., goes to 2 a.m. And friend of the pod, DJ Chorizo Funk is going to be DJing. And also Helios and All Day Ray. So that's tonight, which I'm sorry, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. Also, tonight is the final night of the Next Stage that's been happening every Friday at Central Machine Works, all those free concerts. And it is Ghostland Observatory. That is happening tonight at Central Machine Works. Ghostland Observatory is rounding out, finishing up their Next Stage 12-week thing that they've been doing. Yeah, man.
Okay.
So for free, Ghostland Observatory. And it's going to be benefiting... It's going to be benefiting the Colorado River Alliance. And so
nice.
Doors are supposed to open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30.
That's going to be a big show.
That's going to be a huge, huge, huge show. And I think it's going to be worth anybody's time that goes.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow, Krampusnacht, KRAMPUSNACHT 2025. That's happening at Live Oak Brewing on Saturday. And y'all, it sounds cool as shit. There's going to be a torchlight parade, sing-alongs, food trucks, Punishment Ale. Dead Music Capital Band is going to be playing. Y'all know they're one of my favorites. So $10 entry, looks like it's just going to be a great time at Live Oak Brewing. So 7 to 10. And then also tomorrow, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Mortified show, but Mortified is like people come and read mortifying stories. It could be like short plays, it could be diary entries, it could be journal entries, it could just be a short story, but the whole point is that it's something that is just like changed you or mortified you or whatever. And they're having their live holiday show, and y'all, they are so good. It is so fun to like share a space with, like, to listen to people's embarrassment, but not in
Cringe.
a weird way, not in a bad way, but it's like, oh man, I've been there, man. I've been there. And the storytellers are always really good. It's called Mortified. It's going to be at the Highball.
That sounds therapeutic.
Starts at 6 p.m.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
It's a good time.
Nice.
And then on Sunday, more Krampus events. There's a Krampus party and toy drive with an Austin Witches Market. And that's going to be at Mohawk. They're doing a Safe Alliance toy drive. And so you come to the party, go tinkle around at the market. There's going to be DJ Baja Blaster. And I don't know who that is, but they sound amazing. Because if your name is Baja Blaster, you have to be unhinged. I don't know. I love it.
Or on Taco Bell.
Yes. Yeah. They don't accept toy weapons or items that depict violence or lewd imagery, but any other toys, Legos, Mega Bloks, National Geographic activity kits, floor puzzles, anything. And the toys must be new. So consider dropping some toys off for Safe Alliance at the Krampus party. Starts at 7 p.m. So go drop off some toys.
I kind of love the Krampus trend. Like
I love it.
Krampus is like a scary kind of, I don't know where Krampus comes from.
I think Krampus is German. It's essentially a monster that comes and gets little kids that are bad.
I love it.
And he steals little bad kids.
It's like such a nice juxtaposition to the holiday pop-up vomit that we live in.
It comes from a High German word, Krampen, that means claw.
Okay. Well, they do look spooky as hell.
They're amazing. He punishes badly behaving children during the Christmas season and steals them. The Cavalier has a Krampus pop-up right now. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so that's Sunday. And then also happening on Sunday is the Best Little Drag Brunch in Texas. It's a Holly Dolly Christmas from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Sagebrush. It's going to be a vendor market. It's going to be hosted by Bridget Bandit at, the Dolly of ATX. There'll be free light bites and snacks. You can get your photo taken with Christmas Dolly, a.k.a. Bridget Bandit. And then lastly on Sunday that I'm super excited about is the Holla Gay Market. Holla Gay Market is happening from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's from the Little Gay Shop at Distribution Hall. So you can come support 100 plus queer artists and businesses and organizations.
Nice.
And that's it.
Wow.
It's a lot happening, y'all.
That's
it's
it.
The holidays.
Get your gifts, people.
All right. So the news has been wrapped up this week. Eva Ruth, Kelsey, thank you so much for rounding out the news with me this week. As usual, this is my favorite part of my week.
Let's get lit.
Let's get lit.
So listen, before we go, y'all, don't forget, you can become a neighbor today. And in addition to hearing your name right here on our amazing podcast, because we like to shout you out when you become our neighbor, you'll get a few other perks too. And one that I like is that you will be invited to our members only events. You know what I mean? We had a party earlier this year, Cabana Club, stuff like that. We also hung out during Ham Day. We get to just like chill out and kick it with you and get to know you and really be a neighbor. So go to membership.citycast.fm and become our neighbor.
Yay!
Okay, bye y'all.
Bye.
Bye. That's all for today here on CityCast Austin. Our executive producer is Eva Ruth Moravec. Our producers this week are Matthew Rogers, Noah Snyderman, Selena Sierra Reynolds, and Alyssa Castles. And I'm your host, Nikki Devon. Our Hey Austin newsletter editor is Kelsey Bradshaw. Music is by Nelson Valente Aguilar of Como Las Movies, with additional music by Alva Kimonos, Carl Christensen, Lindsay Abraham, courtesy of EpidemicSound.com, and Tambor 747, Donna, and Rue Walker from Triple Scoop Music via Getty Images. If you enjoyed the show, why not tell a friend, rate our show, leave us a review, subscribe to our Hey Austin newsletter, do all of that stuff. We'll be back Monday morning with more news from around the city. Bye, y'all.